Well, it was obviously not a great life, definitely confined. Gave me the opportunity to choose something different and work towards it in a structured environment. It was very good. The ARUSs and the staff there, obviously, they were helpful to those who wanted to make a difference and wanted to make a change. Specifically, I suppose the ARUS at Straits Correctional Facility that I had was, I really enjoyed getting to work with him. He was always pushing me to do more, to be successful, always encouraging me, telling me he believed in me that I could be successful. I enjoyed working with him. They've assisted in gas cards, which may seem simple, but it actually made a big deal for going around and looking for employment and having the ability to do that. They obviously have a job listing. Help to get a resume online and look at different things, though I didn't necessarily ultimately find them to be very beneficial in that sense. I've worked for a lot of different folks in the 14 months I've been out, and it's every bit of it's been through networking, been through getting to actually meet people and work for them. A lot of the work didn't last real long, but any one of them would hire me back today. It gave me the opportunity to do that and work while the work was available, and to build references for work and things of that sort. Now at 14 months being out, having completed the welding classes that I was able to attend, I think I'm probably a little bit more able to use that in a beneficial way, having had some time away from that now, where it's going to be a huge part in finding work. I've learned the basic fundamentals of welding, and it will make a difference in finding work, but I think it should be continued. I think more classes being available in that would be extremely beneficial. If I could have taken classes more targeted to different forms of employment, I guess, in prison, that would have been awesome. They do offer those things, however, there's quite a backup on getting into them. Custodial maintenance training was offered where I was. I probably should have took it. I didn't. But I don't feel that they're not doing their part there. It is offered. Unfortunately, it's a way to get into a great deal of it. As far as being out, yeah, I could see where it would be hugely important to have more of that. While I was almost out for a full year when I was able to get into these classes, and I think they were hugely beneficial. More of that available, I think, would be great. I think it's hugely important for folks coming out that they're able to get involved with people who are going to be positive in their life and encourage them to be successful, as to where, unfortunately, a lot of times what you see is they'll get back into the old environment, even if that was not something they wanted to do, just have a hard time connecting with other people. Something where they were able to better connect with others, and people who are going to be positive encouragement for their life, I think is hugely important. My relationship with fellow church members and Jesus Christ has been hugely influential, no questions asked, and allowing me to know who God says I am and not who I believed myself to be, and to know that He's there when I needed Him. My family actually is supportive in the sense that they try to be there a lot for me. My father actually got me a vehicle when I came home too. That definitely makes a huge difference in being able to get around and do things. I don't mean to leave them out, but I guess I haven't looked to them too very much for support in that sense. I love them very much, and they definitely do love me and encourage me in the sense that they want to see me be successful. My grandparents actually were hugely influential in that. They provided me with a place to stay and encouraged me spiritually. I went to prison for unarmed robbery, second habitual, pled down to accessory after the fact to a felony. Essentially, I robbed a drug dealer. I tell people that often, they're like, wow, that's pretty lame to go to prison for. But However, I don't feel that way. I'm glad for the time I spent in prison. I'm glad I went to prison. I'm also very glad I'm not there now. I have actually an extensive history. If you were going to pick somebody who was not going to get their life together, I was that person. I had to realize for myself that that wasn't the life I wanted, that I wanted something more. I had to understand that. I had to care about something, and I didn't. And now I do.